And that's us good. Move that a little bit closer. Welcome in, everyone. How are y'all doing today? Back with some SnowRunner. Yeah. We'll see what today brings. Last time was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be, that's for sure. Actually got some work done. We are up to 23%, which is really good considering where I was after the first couple of streams on this region. Yeah, don't want to be there again. I was very, very annoyed. But we have things to do today, as you can see here. I have a couple of things that I have started doing. We have the Chimera. It has a new engine now. I'm still not sure if I really want to use it as a vehicle or not. We'll see. But it does make an excellent platform for mounting a huge crane on, which we are going to need for the job that we are currently tackling, business support. We have to lift something onto the roof. Great. That's going to be fun. It's been a while since I've had to manually lift anything onto a loading platform. I think, honestly, the last time I can remember having to do that, I think, was Yukon? I think it was Yukon. You know, let me know if I'm mistaken, but I can't remember having to physically lift a cargo into a drop zone prior to that. I mean, there is the rail sections, but you can kind of drive into those and then just set them down. It's not the same, but physically manually lift something to somewhere. I think Yukon was the last time I did that, but we'll see. You never know. I have already done the first step, which was to deliver some metal beams, I think it was, and some metal rolls. I've already delivered those. That was just a case of grabbing them, driving around. That truck, we pop over here, is currently right here, the Voron G. I picked that up with that. I also picked up the empty, or the full, I should say, garbage things from the blockage, as well as some empty crates from the train depot, and brought them through to this map, and basically just drove around, parked here, and used some repair points to get through here. So we're going to be heading over here to deal with this today as well. That's another thing I want to do. And then from there, I would like to take all of the garbage and possibly this Azov over to the temple. Now, I don't know how I'm supposed to get there. I really, really don't, because barring a little bit of exploration with the Chevy, I have not been over to this side of the map. I really have no idea whether I'm coming at this from a good direction or not. So we'll just have to see. But I can imagine I'll probably have to come through the middle here. Where does this road network even go? I don't know. Does it go anywhere where I could possibly get through? I really don't know. There seems to be no good way of getting to the temple. So I think we'll have to just kind of figure that out as we go. Hopefully, we shall see. We shall see. But that is the next thing we're going to be doing. We do also need to come across here and grab some bricks, which is probably going to be a job for the Kenworth. But as you can see, I've used the crane to load up the Jiangsu, and we are going to head down to the food factory. Basically, that's what we're going to do today. Uh-oh. I don't know why it sometimes does this. I also want to tow this guy behind me because then I can... That was the whole reason for getting the Jiangsu, you know? Nope. Okay, we are underway. So, first thing today is to get all of this delivered to the food factory. Then we will be heading through to the next map to grab some bricks, bringing them back, and then I have already preloaded I think it's the Avonhorn I grabbed, with a 6-slot trailer, and I've gone and driven over and secured myself an industrial freezer, which is what I'm going to need for this next mission. Goodness me, that is awfully loud today. Hang on a second, guys, I just need to double check this. Oh. And of course, it's frozen on me because I clicked off the game window. Just got to give it a minute to catch up. There we go. Alright. Yeah, we'll see how we go with the garbage containers. I don't know. I imagine this isn't the only. God freaking damn it! Seriously, game? Seriously? I haven't gone 2 fucking feet. And the whole shabazz falls off on me. Come on, seriously? I mean, I got incredibly lucky loading this thing up, to be fair. It just kind of went onto the trailer because there's really no good winch points on this thing in order to get it on board. Wondering if I can even get it on board again. That's just annoying. Why did it do that? Like... Game, you do realise the whole reason I did this before the stream was so that I didn't have to do it whilst I was on stream, because it's an absolute nightmare. No, 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 get... Already at it again, game. It's already at it again, guys, you know? This is actually ridiculous. See, I bring the Chimera out of the garage, and what happens? Everything breaks. Like, instantaneously. Now, this is what happens when you try to use substandard equipment. No, 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 not. It seems determined to end up in the river, like, consistently. Okay, fine. You want to be in the river? I might just leave you there. How about that, Jiangsu? Huh? How about that? How about I just leave you in the river for the rest of eternity? Huh? Get out of there. Filthy animal. Right. Alright. That's how it wants to play. That's how it's going to play. Okay, where's my winch? There we go. Worst comes to worst. Don't start with me. I was in a good mood. Don't make me regret it. Okay. Ah, I'm already regretting my entire life. Come on, seriously? Because this thing decided to get stuck on the edge of the bridge, didn't it? And that kind of threw the entire trailer balance off, which ejected the Jiangsu into the river. Lovely stuff, you know? Absolutely fucking marvellous. Alright. Anchors. Crane. Come on. Up you come. Up and over. Camera, can you work with me here, please? Hey, there we go. Back on its wheels again. Right. Now I'm going to have to reverse this back. Oh. That one, please. Thank you. Right. Now. Now we're good, I think. Hopefully. Knowing my luck, it'll get caught on this as well and completely tip itself into a ravine or something. Just you watch. Just you watch. No? Well, how about that? How nice of it. Right. Oh well. There goes my glorious plan for this endeavour, you know? Absolutely fantastic. I've also just thought about something that isn't particularly good. And that is... I've selected the Avonhorn to tow the trailer that is bringing in the industrial chiller. And this truck barely fit through that gap. I might have an issue with my choice of truck. The rest of the route, not a problem. Theoretically, anyway. Not a problem. But... oh dear. Well, let's just see how it goes. Can't do much about it now. Right. At the very least, we can tow the Jiangsu into position and get it added to our fleet. First things first, you know? But this is a truck that I'm wanting to try out. And I think I am going to give it the job of rock climbing delivery. That is, any jobs where we need to, like, you know, poke ourselves into the mountainous regions, it's going to take care of them. Hopefully. That's what I'm wanting to do, because with the crawler suspension, it should be more kind of more geared towards actually what word am I looking for? It should be more geared towards rock scrambling than my other trucks are. Hopefully. Right. Okay. I should probably also double check exactly where it's going. Was it one of these jobs? That was it. The company parking lot. Right round the back there, of course, yeah. We're going to have to ditch the trailer because we are not going to get in there otherwise with this trailer. But that's fine. And then we'll go through the next map and grab the bricks that we need for this mission. That is the plan, anyway. That is the plan. if I can go down there. I think I can, actually, so... double check that. Yes, in fact, that would probably be the best way to go. Ah, marvellous. Ooh, up the ramp. Okay. Yeah, definitely glad I ditched the trailer now, because this would be quite difficult if I was also towing the trailer behind. Nice. Come on, little buddy boy, let's go. Let's get out of here. Park you up. We'll get you back to the garage at some point. Not just yet. We will park you just here for the time being, I think. We'll get this 500. Let's head back. Right. Okay, now to grab those bricks. We make a quick fuel stop first, almost. Let's restock the Jiangsu whilst we're here, just so that it's got maximum fuel for its return voyage. Perfect. Alright. Onwards to get some bricks. We wonder if there's anything else that we could take through whilst we're here, you know? When we get to the warehouse at the rail station, we will have a look. Ooh. We're right next to some consumables as well. Let's just see, because I hate making like single direction journeys with nothing on board, you know? Oversized cargo. Ooh, an oversized cargo to here. We could take one of those. We will literally be driving past that. Let's take that. Okay. Anything else? Driving through. Knife for the tower. We've already got those on board, so that's fine. Ravages of Time. That's the other mission. That's the roadblock with the filled containers. Ah, lots of fun there ahead of us, I tell you. Right. Anything? Ooh, okay. Northeast Village, Southwest Village. Bricks. Oil barrels. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. So one oversized cargo. That's cool. We can grab that and deliver that to the sawmill as we're going through. At least that means that, you know, we're making use of both directions of this journey, not just one direction. Aha. Because the one thing I hate doing is having to backtrack. So if I can do other things, then... Wait, I never checked the tasks. Let's go and refuel first. and then I'll have a quick check of the tasks as well, just to make sure that that is all kosher as well. Right. Let's go over here and check tasks. That's race, dawn. There. Slip up, delivering something there. Research base, 3 oil drums. Okay. Sawmill, service parts and oil barrels. Southwest village, 2 cement. Where do I get cement from? I forget. Is it on this? Oh, it's all the way up there. Okay. So that's not going to work. Something. Drilling spare parts. Huh. Wide flatbed semi-trailer. Okay, it does look like the that cargo is probably the only thing we're going to be able to deliver for now. But that's fine, you know. One thing is better than nothing. Grab bricks, grab the container. Bit of a shifty on there, goodness. Ow, 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 what the? Excuse me, game. Excuse me. What? I swear, sometimes this game. I think I ran over a landmine. That's the only thing I can possibly think of that could have caused that much damage. That is ridiculous. Ah. Come on, C5. What's going on? How many tyres did that burst? All of them? It seems to be really, really struggling now. That's not good. Only that rear wheel that got popped. Oh my lord, have you seen the state of all of my tyres there? That front tyre has 9 durability left on it. And I really don't have anything at all. That's... Don't have anything to repair anything with. That is donkulous game, thank you very much. Just when you think one of them, please, thank you. Okay. Onwards. Well, I just hope we don't take any more tyre damage for a while, that's for sure. Actually, if I can get over to the rail station, there is a service trailer there that I need for another mission, but I can use some of the repair parts to fix myself up, so that's not too bad. But I've got to get there first with a nearly broken truck. Great fun. Great fun. Ow. Yeah, the more miles I do on this map, the more I just want to get the Mastodon out and just say, hang it, you know? Just be like, yeah, whatever. Just Mastodon power the whole thing. But I will hold off or I will attempt to hold off as much as I can, because it does remove the challenge somewhat. Alrighty ho. Through we go. Oh. Eyes are very itchy there for some reason. Right. Oh, that's that job. Okay. Right. That's where the fishing things are for that one. Okay, no problem. Which one was it? Stability check? No. Driving through. For the tower. Delivery duties. This is the one. Right. So, down here. Around this corner. Here, deliver that, and then we're wanting to come back to here via there and come up and over here like so. Assuming it's something like that, and then we can go in here, we can grab the service trailer, which is just here. And we can grab the bricks, and then depending on how that route is there, if that route is reasonably okay, then I'll go back via that route. If not, we will come back down via this route and use the service trailer to clear out this worksite, because this worksite just needs repair parts. Here we go. Let's do this. Come on now, CK, what's the problem here? I know it popped a tyre, but I don't think that should be affecting its performance this much. It does seem to be really struggling. This was a very tight, very kind of awkward turn when I came through here with the boron G. Well, that's not too bad. Tug tug. Up we go. Fantastic. Right. Christ. Fuel burn is really, really bad. I do love the CK, the 500, but C500 that is. But my lord, it does like to slurp fuel when it gets under a little bit of stress. I think that's where I'm going to be going up in a minute. That doesn't look like a very enjoyable route, but we'll just have to see. Worst comes to worst, like I said, we can take the other route and use the service vehicle to clear out the blockage. Service trailer, I should say. Let's deliver this cargo first. Cargo. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, I have to turn around. But there's a great big load of logs there that you can't get past. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to clear those either. Whoop, 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 no, 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 no. Oh, you... What the actual blazing hell was that game? Like, seriously? Oh, right. This guy was ready to just go, you know? But now, no, he can't do that, because now I've got to go back. Don't want this container sat on the top whilst I'm trying to do other things. Away with the... right. Ah. Right. This is like the worst possible spot to try and turn around in. Game, you don't make it easy to love you right now. You really don't, you know? It's just... I just feel like I'm in a hostile working environment all the time with this game at the moment. That was too steep of an angle. Of course. Not planned on having to use extra fuel game, thank you very much. Now I have no choice. I just hope that the Boron G is capable of flipping this guy back onto his wheels again, because otherwise I am in really big trouble and it's going to be really annoying. He is only just here, you know, he's not like across the other side of the map or something. Now, to go around. Long way, obviously. There he is. Okay. Hi. Right. Oh, there's another new job I don't have. Oh my lord. More jobs. More jobs to do. Well, here's something we can do, right? Is we can actually, if we wait here, with this guy, right? When we bring the service trailer down, we can just hand it over to him. Let's go and get that right now, and then hopefully that will... Hopefully we won't have any more nasty turning over surprises. Hopefully. Tally-ho! my goodness me. Okay. Yeah, I have to go right up that ravine there. This is going to be fun. Right, okay, here we go. That's the tree I wanted. Perfect. Right, up. Up, up, up. Oh, I don't want to imagine what kind of horrendous angle my truck is currently at. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that once we have the cargo, we will be going the other way back, because this is definitely not a route for taking cargo. I can only imagine what coming down this hill would be like. But as long as we get up it, that's all I care about. Okay. Up here. Down here. This trailer is not following me right now. It is not doing a very good job of following me. Okay. Back round. Oh, that's a cliff. That's a cliff. Do not drive off the cliff. Oi, oi, oi. Wow. Okay. Yeah. That was a thing. Darn, man. Right. First things first, we are going to hook up that service trailer. Oh, look how tight it is in here. Wait, is there a way to come in from the other side? There is, but... oh. Ooh, excuse me. That was waiting to come out for quite some time now. I shouldn't be sat with my engine on. Right. Tell you what. We will try and reverse this trailer. That's going to be fun. Actually, I suppose so long as I could get the rear of my truck into that zone. Could you not, game, please? Right. Where We are not going to fall for your trickery again, game. Thank you very much. Off. We are going to just drive in here. Like so. Cargo management. 1, 2. Loading platform. And we'll just load up the trailer. With bricks this way. And then we can pack them all down in a minute. And actually, what I'm going to do now. I can just flip these over to the trailer. So, and then I can reload the truck with auto load. That will save me time swinging the crane too far in any direction. Shabam. Go. Perfect. Okay, cargo. 1, 2. Install that crane. Now, the first thing to do before we get the trailer bucket up is grab this guy, hook him up properly, and repair. Nope, not refuel, repair. Bam. Okay, there we go. This is going to be fun. The night is now falling and we're about to start a voyage into the unknown. Alright, watch that. Pack, perfect. Hey, really? Could you just not desist from damaging my vehicles? All the time. Nickel and diming me for everything I'm worth. It's ridiculous. Close as we can, then we will refuel. Let's just take a little look at where we're going. It's literally just straight down this road, you know, round here. I hope this is a better route. I might have to, I think, leave the trailer here and then progress around to the work site, pull the service trailer around, and then back for the other trailer. But let's see what the landscape is like as we head off. There we are. Right. Onwards. Gosh darn, there's some mud here. Ooh. beginning to wonder if it would have been better to go the other way, but no, we are committed now to this route. We do need to clear this roadblock either way, you know, so it needs to be done one way or the other. Just hope it doesn't cause us too many headaches. Pumpkins. Big fan of pumpkins. I can only imagine what kind of hells await me when I head off towards the... Whoa! What on earth? Excuse me, game. Don't you actually dare get stuck now. Don't you dare. Trailer. Oh my lord. What on earth is going on? Aye, aye, aye. Thank you, game. That was needlessly complicated. Watch the service trailer now get stuck as well. It at least is a little bit lighter. Not as likely to get stuck. That I have not seen a tree like that for a while. Those trees don't usually occur in this game. There's very few of those trees that do not like crumple once you drive over them like that. I thought it was going to be a similar kind of thing, but apparently no. Apparently the trees in Zidania had been crossbred with a batch of concrete or something. Who knew? Yet another minus point to the region. I'm not going to be shy in hiding my dislike for this region, by the way, guys. I will play it. I will do my best to have the most fun I can possibly have, because I do have fun when I play SnowRunner. But I am not going to hide my disdain for this region, because it is ridiculous in pretty much every respect. But let's just get through. Oh my goodness gracious me. let's just get through it. And hopefully move on to greener pastures. Nelly, 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 Nelly! Service trailer is pulling me right round to the left, isn't it? Is it in the pit? Yeah, it's in the pit. Of course it's in the bloody pit. Ah, the workman's job is never done, you know? Never, never, never done. Right. Well, at least this is as good a place as any to dump this trailer, whilst we recover the service trailer, and then use it to... Can I turn round? Flaming game and your stupidness. Come on. There we are. Much better. I have pretty much zero patience for this region, guys. Just so that you're aware. Right. Out you come. No, no, not further into the pit. No, not reverse gear. Oh my lord, that's the tree, not the service trailer. Of course it is. I'll vibe. I've lost all of the connection points on the service trailer now. Great. Just actually great. Can I please have my winch points back, game? Can we hear that? Like that. Right. Come on. Right. There we go. Okay, onwards. We'll go round, we'll clear that blockage. People have got to be having a bubble bath. But no trailer. What on earth is going on right now? Like, seriously. Let's head down to where the G5 is. We will give it the service trailer. Its problem then. And then we will go back and get the bricks and hopefully get them back to the factory. Fingers crossed. That's the plan. My lord, has it only been an hour? Feels like I've been playing for about 6. That's what this region is doing to me. It's dilating time. So, around here. This way. Hand this over to the G5. The G5? I can't remember now. No, just the G. G5 something, was it? Right. And then on around. Perfect. All right. Come with me, service trailer. And it did. Hopefully. You're doing a surprisingly good job in this terrain, the G5. Born G. Why do I keep calling it the G5? Is it 5 something? It is 5 something. That's why I keep calling it the G5. That's why now it makes sense. Now I can call it the G5 now and not worry about it. Alrighty ho. Up the hill we go. Actually, should we go and hand this in whilst we're here, whilst we're driving this thing? I feel like that is something that I should do. We're nearly there, after all. You know, like, let's do that. We'll take a little break from the bricks of doom. Up. Perfect. Okay, now then. Anchors. Crane. Because we need to pick this back up again. These containers, both filled and unfilled, are ridiculously heavy, I've noticed. Okay, that's that. Right. Anchors again. Let's get a winch point on that trailer. Right, and we basically just need to meander our way through here. Hopefully, hopefully, straight here. So let's put that one on the track. Here we are, perfect. Oh, 200 repair points. I hope we can use this trailer after we've turned it in, because otherwise I'm going to have repair point trouble. Nice to be driving a different vehicle, doing a different... Oh, jeez. So, man. I was going to say, nice to be driving a new vehicle, doing a different job and not falling over, but hey-ho, there we go. Come on. Can I please turn left? Thank you. Now can I please turn right? Come on, G5. Turn right. Right. More right, please. More right. I said more right. Why won't you just go more right? Oh my goodness me. Come on. Nothing. No getting stuck, entourage. I need you to come straight through there, please, without getting stuck on a tree. Oh, I think it's okay. I think we didn't get stuck on the tree. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like this. I do not like this. We're going down to low. We're just going to creep over this. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, oh. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. It's all slipping. It's all slipping. It's going to slip. That trailer is heading straight into the ditch again. Okay. Edge forwards. Slowly but surely. Maybe it'll work out. Maybe you won't have to recover a service trailer from a ditch again. Come on. Come on. That's it. E. That's it. Deep breath. I think we may have made it. Oh, Nelly. Nelly, 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 no. Can I... The camera, please, game. Thank you. Nelly, Nelly, Nelly. I'm starting to think, guys. Starting to think that most of the progress made on this map may be off screen. Because at the rate I'm going, right, on stream, in terms of actually getting anything done, yeah, I'm gonna have to really pick up the pace off screen to kind of fill in the gaps, because there is so much yet to do, so much cargo. I think I heard someone on a video recently say that this region has more cargo slots of cargo to deliver. Like, you know, like a spare part is one cargo slot. Like, more singular cargo slots of cargo required on this region than any previous region. And it's like, excuse me? That is not testing our skill. That is testing our patience, and I resent that, Saber. My patience is tested enough as it is. I do not need more testing of the patience, please. Right. I think we are more or less back where we need. Oh my lord, look at the fuel I have left. I have fuel. I do have fuel. God, I only have 100 fuel. Are you kidding me? Okay, okay. Let's... Ooh, actually, I can do the repair points at the same time. Okay. That means that I can use this trailer for the spare parts, and maybe was even intentional, you know? Right. Pack. Cargo management. 2 of them, please. Attach. Store crane. Back around here. Hook this guy up. Okay, right. Now, if I poke my nose into the box, cargo management, that done, and then forwards, perfection, there we go, okay. At least the road's clear now. Now I can pick these up. Rain. Not sure if we'll get these delivered today, guys. I may have to do that, or part of that, off screen, just so that I can actually maintain some come on, get down, you nuisance. I feel like Simon Pegg on that Kelvin Star Trek. Get down. Pack, perfect, okay. Right. One more. Oh. of these for the back. When things love to stand on their end. These are some heavy cargoes. I know like slate blocks are really heavy, but these feel like kind of comparable almost in terms of weight. Because they do not want to do what they're told. Do not. Yeah. Pass the crane, please. Come on. How is that looking? Not that great. Not that terrible either, for that matter. It's just kind of a bit. Right. Let's try that out. Okay. Anchors in. Engine off. I don't know how I'm going to get these to the temple. That seems like it's going to be a really, really hard journey. I suspect what I might have to do is come up here, up the main road as far as possible to like here. And then possibly go like round here, like that, something like that, and then over here to the gas station, and then from there probably like down here, and then up and over this mountain and round, something like that. Obviously a little bit more precise than that, but that's kind of where it looks like I might have to go. Ooh, unless I could come across here. And then come across here. What does this worksite need? Cement blocks and medium planks. Great! That seems like something I need to fix. Because that would allow me to get up to the temple from this side. Yeah. Loading sound. Anyway, let's get rid of that. And what we will do instead, first and foremost, I'll put my glasses back on. And then we will get the C5. And we'll go and get the bricks. Because I feel like the delivery of that stuff to the temple is going to be a nightmarish job. Might not even be able to do it all at once. Just because of how tricky it is. Oh. Steady on there, C5. But this should be, a job that we can get done today. So I'm going to read all our efforts, focus on the brick delivery and then the freezer. Hopefully that will at least get us somewhere. Fingers crossed anyway. Yeah, I might have to play a considerable amount of this game offline just to kind of make up for all of the downtime that we have, you know, because just like Quebec and just like Washington, this region really does like sending you kind of everywhere. Like literally everywhere. Yeah, it's everywhere and back again. Like a cross between the story that Bilbo Baggins wrote and that awesome movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once. By the way, if you haven't seen it, do see it. It's a really good movie. Absolutely crazy. But I loved it. Fantastic experience. I'm surprised if most people haven't seen it by now, to be absolutely honest. It's, after it won so many Academy Awards. But you never know. Stranger things have happened to see, you know? Right, we need to excavate ourselves quickly from here because we have no spare fuel and only what we have on the roof, in the fuel tank, to get back to the other map. Come on, turn left. That's it. I said turn left, you dog. Oh, why on earth? I think I'm going to stop using... I keep saying I'm going to stop using these ramped flatbed trailers, but it's like sometimes they are just so useful. You know? But I really think I should move back to the 5-slot semi-sideboard bed trailers, you know? Because at least they are a whole lot more predictable, and I've just run straight off the edge there, haven't I? Yep. No, I see. Yeah. Back on the bridge. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Come on, C5. Come on. Come on, oil. Yeah, I'm getting seriously strong vibes that I might have to change the Avonhorn. Because its rear tyres are ludicrously wide. I'm wondering whether it will actually fit through that landslide gap on the main road. But if it doesn't fit, then we're going to have problems. Actually wondering whether the trailer itself would fit, you know? Because those are much wider trailers than other things, so we'll just have to give it a go and see what happens, because, you know, can't do anything else right now. I suppose I could take the Chimera through, because the Chimera is kind of almost as wide as the Avonhorn. Maybe we could use that as a kind of guide to determine if the Avonhorn is actually going to fit. That's another thing. If I can't get the Chimera through either, I'm going to have to find another truck that will be able to mount a heavy crane. I'm going to need a big beefy one. To the fuel station. Okay, we are on straight and narrow now. Perfect. Okay. We've got to try and watch out for landmines again. So, try not to drive off the road, because apparently this is an active war zone. That was the spot right there. I wonder if I picked up a rock or something like that and it just sprung itself into my suspension. Because I've done that, like that. That's all I did. I just cut the corner slightly and it destroyed a tyre and took out 90% of my suspension. It was surprising. Right, let's just put the right mission on the... that one? No, it's not that one. It's this one. Business support. That's it. Yeah, 'cause this gives us warehouse access. That's why I was wanting to do it. Get a warehouse from it. Don't know what the warehouse gives us, but having another source of material is never a bad thing. Nickel and diming me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, it's a very new, very brand spanking new factory. Alright. So now, we need to lift the chiller up. So, let's, because we are literally right here, and if this guy isn't going to fit, then we are going to have problems. Is he going to fit? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, just. Ooh, right, okay. Just fit. Now the question is how much wider is the Avonhorn? I feel like those rear tyres are really big. Oh yeah, this is what I got last time, guys. I just came up here, grabbed a trailer, and now we're gonna hopefully get on through. The trailer should fit, no problem. It's just the Avonhorn's rear wheels that I'm slightly concerned about. That's like a potential sticking point. But, you know, let's just go and let's see what happens. Worst comes to worst, I have to reverse and, you know, suffer. But I want to give it a go first before I try and bring in anything else. Ooh. Ooh, excuse me, guys. My work schedule has been so whack at the moment, I'm just so incredibly tired. Okay. On the way. I do like the Avonhorn. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. It's like, is this thing better than the Mastodon? I'm not sure. But it's certainly giving it a run for its money if it's not, you know? It really does seem to be quite insane. Little tavern, driving this huge thing through this tiny little village. This is going to be a heavy thing to lift as well, I can imagine. Ooh. I do hope the standard large crane is going to have enough oomph behind it to lift it though, because the Chimera couldn't have the really big crane. What is it called? The L4? The L4 something, I think, is the really big one. That is an incredibly tight turn with that lamppost in the corner there. But we're good. Right. Lads, night time is falling again, I think. Yeah, this is very heavy. Goodness me. Yeah, I think what I'm going to have to do between streams is work on getting the work sites done, so that I can then have my choice of routes. I think I'll work on that. I've done most of them on this map. Just have to have a look at the other map as well, see if there's any more that I can pick off easily. We definitely need a few more fuel stops, you know, without question. We need a few more fuel stops. Here, the moment of truth. Will we fit? Let's give it a go. Come on, Avonhorn. Breathe in, sucker. Oh. Oh, just. Aha! Genius. Right. Let's go. Quite sure what I'm going to do next once we've done this mission. Let's have a look. I think I need a pallet cleanser, nothing too strenuous. So maybe we'll take the Jiangsu back to the garage, get that kitted up, and maybe have a look at some of the smaller jobs, the tasks, something like that maybe, just to kind of see what we can do. Come on now. Up we go. The steepness of this bit of hill here is quite ridiculous. But we made it. Yeah. Okay. Coming upon the factory. And then we'll actually get a job completion as opposed to a part job completion, which is kind of all we've been getting so far. I mean, we did the Jiangsu task, and then since then everything we've done has been like half a job. Which, I mean, makes the job easier to complete later on, but it still is only half a job. We're still not accruing any percentage points, shall I say. And that's what we want. We want more percentage points because my life expectancy depends on the value of numbers rising. Right. So close. So close. What we'll do is cut the Avonhorn loose about here. Then park this guy up here. Bring this through. Aha, right, yes. So that's where... Actually, I think what we might do... That's where we need to be in order to load the cargo once it's ready to go. So, I think... If I park the Chimera in here, it'll also give us a better angle on the crane, I think, as well. Park here. And bring the Avonhorn up beside him. So, engine off. Unpack. Right. Anchors out. And crane. Right. I thought that was going to be a lot more tricky than it was. Still could be, it's not yet in position. Okay, and let's install the crane. And cargo management. Unload. Nice. What do we get in this warehouse? Freezer cargoes. Like, actually just a freezer in a box. Okay. Well, I guess we'll need them eventually, right? Eventually, yeah. Right. Actually, where are we percentage-wise? What has we 25%? Oh no, that's not cool, game. Oh, not cool. Okay, right. So we have a seismic vibration mission to do. We have to go to some places, but I'm not too fussed about that. We need the containers. Delivery duty. We need 2 cargo containers to there. Okay, that's a long way to go. Okay. What about this one? What's opened up here? Okay, that's... Ah, right. Okay, here we go. 2 wooden planks, 4 metal rolls, 2 freezers. That doesn't sound too bad, but the wooden planks... Where do we get them? That is the question. Oh, we do have some available at the farms. Okay. East to west. Short logs and then packed sand. Okay. Oh, short logs, man. There's only one place that they'll come from. That's the sawmill on the other... Oh, that's the logging mill, I should say, on the other map. Oh, boy. Right. What about tasks? What could we do task-wise? A fuel and a freezer. Okay, cool. We could do that. That's potential. Hay bale. Stable. Consumable. Okay. Log trailer to the farm. Cargo containers and an oversized cargo to there. Okay. Abandoned farm and then to the loading zone to garbage. Okay. Packed sand. Planks. That's... all of that is somewhere in here, is it? Oh yeah, just there. Right there. I can see him right now. Okay, so that's doable as well. Under the sun, solar panel and a spare part. Not forgotten. About this work site here, 2 consumables we need for that. Okay, I think what I should try and do is pick a corner of the map and just start going to town. Just going like, right, what do I need to bring to this corner of the map? And just do that. Yeah. Water carrier trailer. Supporting the countryside. That's not one that I saw, was it? Oh, yes, it was. Okay. Ah, there's too much going on in my brain. I don't know what to do. Around this corner, there's a load of stuff to deliver up here, isn't there? Supporting the outposts, consumable and fuel, central watchtower, 1 consumable. No, what one was it? There was one here for not so cinematic. That's the Kodiak going back there. Fuel workaround. Service parts and small pipe. ships going here. Farm. Supporting the outposts. There we go. Service parts, and consumables. Oh, man. There's just so much to do, guys. I don't even know where to start. I really do not know where to start, guys. Right. Tell you what I'm going to do. Jiangsu, we're going to take it back to base. We're going to have a little look at it first and foremost before anything else. I want to kit this guy up to be a little mountain hopper. So let's get this thing back to base. Annoying that we had to drag it all the way down here to start with, you know, but hey ho. Get it back. We'll customize it up because we have all the upgrades for it now. We'll get it ready for use. And I think... I don't often call my streams early, guys, but I think I'm going to call it early once we've had a little look at this guy, because I'm kind of at a bit of a loss of where to go next, what to do. There's just so much cargo that needs to be delivered. It's actually just mind-boggling. And I might even do some of it behind the scenes, you know, just to kind of do it, because... And then kind of keep some of the more interesting missions for on-stream, and just go from there. I usually do like to try and cover everything, or as much as possible, on-stream, but this region is ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. I really do hope Saber kind of tone it down a little bit, because it's not that this region is... Well, it is difficult. It's tricky. It's tricky. And there are definitely places that I really do not ever want to go back to. But it's less that the region is tricky and more just the kind of same stuff. Ooh, excuse me. Same stuff that I had an issue with on Quebec and definitely on Washington, and that is that there is just too much stuff going too far, you know? It's like, you want to go from A to B, but you've got to go like all the way around in order to get there, because there's no other direct route. And it's not like you can take a shortcut on this map, because as we found out on this map, shortcuts are literally death sentences. Not good. I think I've only found one shortcut so far, and I didn't even find it on stream, that was not immediately perilous. So yeah, and it's just labour intensive, and might I say it, boring? Because of that. Is that fair to say? I'm not sure if that's fair to say, because there is some interesting stuff to do, and you know, SnowRunner is all about hauling cargo through the worst conditions, but it does seem like the worst conditions on this map are the fact that you have to drive for half an hour to deliver one wooden plank, you know? But yeah, we shall see. I think what I shall probably try and do... Hey, babe! What I'll probably try and do is try and focus on this map first, and try and do as much as physically possible on this map, and then go to the next one, you know? Because I feel like trying to do stuff across both maps at the same time is kind of asking for trouble. But we'll see. No doubt I will have to get cargo from the other maps anyway, so... that will, of course, affect things. But, wow, this thing is actually really, really fuel efficient. Look at that. I've just noticed that I've barely used 20 litres of fuel getting back to base there. That's actually really, really good. Really, very good. It is quite pretty, definitely, babe. Yeah, certainly at night. Right, so... engine. Do I go for a high range, or do I go... no, we're going to go off-road. Go a crawler suspension. And then let's see what tyre options we got. We have the Jiangsu tyres. I don't know if they're... oh, wait, is that the balloon tyres? That is the balloon tyres. Interesting. You can start with me. Come on. But then we also have all of the Jap MHS tyres. Oh, we have the Jiangsus. I don't know how they compare. I'm going to put these things on simply because I know them. Might change them out later. Like a regular little Tega. Look at that now. Tall snorkel, and let's see what we got. Sideboard bed, van body. Ooh, actually, this guy might be a really good one to do the seismic vibration missions with. But we shall see. Wow, that adds so much weight. I think a low saddle and a crane. Maybe. Now that's an interesting combo. Ah, interesting. It can do a log crane with a low saddle. Okay, okay. Well, we'll keep it with that for now, I think. Air supplies, please. Safety cage, sure, we'll take that. Forced bar, yeah, we'll take that one. Good old. Lovely, look at that. Ready and raring to go. We'll have to get this a trailer and go from there. But like I said, guys, right now I think what I'm going to do is call it a little bit earlier. One, I'm really tired. Two, I haven't seen... I've barely seen Natalie at all this weekend because I was working all day yesterday. And C, I need some time to plan my next move. I'm going to have to study I'm actually going to have to make some notes on what to do next, because there is so much cargo going to so many different corners of the map. And I think it's going to be a case of like half doing certain things in order to like just go, all right, all of this cargo needs to go over here and all of this cargo needs to go over here. Let's just do that first, sort of thing. So I will try and work out a plan for next week and we'll see what kind of progress we can make. Wednesday we'll be doing some roadcraft, so do join me for that. Yeah, and we shall see what we shall see when it comes to this region. Oh boy, I can't believe that everything I've done today has only given me 1%. I mean, at least we're officially a quarter of the way done with the region. It doesn't feel like we are, but we are, which is nice. 13 out of 81 missions completed, which is, you know, doesn't feel like a lot at all. So yeah, so I will plan next week, hopefully, try and get as much done as possible. That's the goal. Oh, that's the goal. Crikey Moses. Right, okay guys, that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And yeah, as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Alright everyone, Hui. Bye for now.